Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're going to have a look at a subclass of the Wizard, straight out of Xanathar's Guide to Everything. In the original player's handbook, Wizard subclasses were the 8 schools of magic, and that's awesome. But what were they going to do for the rest of the Wizards? Well, how about the War Magic College? These guys are kind of like half abjuration, half evocation. They're defense and their attack, and they literally build their entire subclass around magic that is split between attacking and defending magically. How does that work out mechanically? Let's look. Now, first of all, at second level, when you choose the subclass, you get Arcane Deflection. When you're hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain a +2 bonus to your AC against the attack, or a +4 bonus against the saving throw. Now, let me be clear. I would never use this to gain the +2 to the AC. It's free, granted, but the shield spell is better and it's a first level spell. I would use shield before I'd use this. I guess if I ran out of spell slots, but then I'd be in a really bad situation anyway. I'd much rather use that +4 bonus to a saving throw. +4 is huge in a saving throw. And if I'm suffering a save or suck effect and I need to make a really important save, I'd use this. The only downside is that you can't use leveled spells on your next turn. You can only use your cantrips, but wizards have got plenty of cantrips to pick from. I say 9 out of 10. That saving throw power really sells it for me. Now, the other thing you get at level 2 is Tactical Wit. You can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your intelligence modifier. That's cool. I mean, adding to your initiative is really good. It's not super powerful, but considering that wizards don't usually have high dexterities, they're not usually going first, and this gives you a good chance to go first and lay down some battlefield control, which is very on point. I say 8 out of 10 for this. Now, at level 6, you get Power Surge. Basically, you can store power surges in your body. If you finish a long rest, your power surges are set to 1. You have 1 power surge at the end of a long rest. If you end a spell with Dispel Magic or Counterspell specifically, you gain another power surge. And once per turn, when you deal damage using a spell, any spell, well, a wizard spell, any wizard spell, you can spend a power surge to deal extra damage to the target. So if you hurt someone, you can empower the spell with one of these surges. Considering that you don't dispel magic or counterspell very often, you're only going to have a couple surges, probably just 1 per rest, maybe 1 or 2 extra ones if you're going up against mages or something. And the extra force damage equals half your wizard level, so that's a couple points of extra force damage. This is it's not something you're going to use very much. You're going to have a couple extra points every day, maybe a couple more if you manage to counterspell someone. It's not useless. It's just not going to come up. I say 7 out of 10. Then, at 10th level, you get Durable Magic. When you're concentrating on a spell, you have a +2 bonus to your AC and to all your saving throws. That's cool. I mean, most wizards want to be concentrating on a battlefield control effect anyway, and no more than war mages do. And a +2 to your AC and your saving throws is monstrously powerful. The only downside is that if you lose concentration on a spell because you fail a saving throw or you get hits, then you lose this bonus. It's not permanent. And so then you have to regain concentration and you can be vulnerable. It's still really powerful. I give it 9 out of 10. If it was just a permanent buff, maybe as long as you had spell slots or something, then I'd think it would be better. But it's still pretty good. Then finally at 14th level, you get Deflecting Shroud. The arcane deflection that you got way back at 2nd level actually gets more powerful. when you use it, so when you buff up your AC or saving throw as a reaction, you cause magical energy to arc from you. Up to 3 creatures of your choice take force damage equal to half your wizard level. So this gives you a better reason to use Arcane Deflection. So I might use it now. It'll deal 7 damage to 3 different targets within 60 feet of me as a reaction, as well as buffing a saving throw or my AC. That's not bad. That's a pretty good power, and I say 9 out of 10 for that. It's not a whole lot of damage, but it is force damage, so that's nice. And not many creatures can resist that. And the only thing it costs you is your reaction, and then you can only use cantrips on your next turn. So if you were going to use a cantrip anyway on your next turn, go ahead and use your Arcane Deflection and do some extra damage. Why not? Overall, I say the War Magic Wizard gets a 9 out of 10. They are not the most utility-based wizard, and a lot of the effects that do damage don't do that much extra damage, but wizards are pretty powerful damage dealers anyway. And the extra initiative, the extra AC, buffing your saving throws. If you're concentrating on a spell and you use Arcane Deflection, that's a +6 to your saving throws. You're not going to get hit by effects very much, which makes you a lot more durable than most. I'd say you're just as durable as an Abjuration Wizard, if not more so. And you may not have as much blaster power as an Evocation Wizard, but considering you're supposed to be a combination of the two, I say you pull it off pretty well. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more subclass reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.